Good morning to everybody. My name is Jesus. Unfortunately, I was not with you yesterday due to problems probably that had to do with contemporary dynamics. I mean, the very fact that we are all here depend on so many elements, factors, mobilities. So the very fact that there's some breakdowns, I think they are part of the system. And and Heathrow collapsed the day before yesterday, and Adela, the Netorite group, and me were sort of circulating around 4 different airports till we arrived at 10:30 in the evening. So I really miss the chance to be with you yesterday, but we'll have, apparently the dynamics were perfectly okay yesterday. Even the very fact that there was some improvisation or there was a spontaneous dynamic helped a lot to, or actually it was very consistent with the spirit of the glossary. We've decided that today, even if obviously we are open to your comments and to your suggestions, we decided that probably we should come back to the terms and the discussion we were having yesterday, but each of us should reflect on its own term and how it relates to others. We'll do it in the morning session and also in the afternoon session. We have till 5. But the idea is that in our reflection, we start also connecting or thinking of possible connections of many different kinds with the general discussion. We are using an instrument that we may find useful, or if we think this not at all, we'll drop it. Is just to write down and to start creating a diagram in which we can visualize those connections. That may help us to think and to see the possible connections, also the contradictions, the overlappings, the reiterations, or the arbitrariness of some of our previous ideas. So, if is there any comment or any doubt, what we will do is to follow the same order as yesterday's. I was told that the first interventions didn't have comments or didn't have discussion, so that would be a wonderful occasion to have such a discussion. And yep. No. And then try to feel free to intervene within this presentation. So it's not the formal presentation that we may have had yesterday, but it's something that you can intervene in continuously, because the idea of the goal of the scope of this second session is to start connecting, or to start relating, or to start finding the frictions, or the relationships, or the differences between among our different situations, positions, and names. We can even change our terms during this discussion. There's a possibility of making this conversation productive, is that we move to this place from the position we departed from to a different one. So yeah.
I don't know if you already discussed this before. I was wondering if someone couldn't read Rasha's term and then we incorporate it. Yeah, it's here. We didn't read it yesterday.
So maybe one can read both of the terms.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. So maybe we start with those 2 terms. Yes. You know, Jesus Rasha didn't come.
Yeah. So how should we? I don't know.
Nick,
Nick is one of the very few natives we have.
Well, Nick and Rebecca is Aboriginal also.
Yeah.